Hey, how you doing, guys? Welcome back, Spencer's Crypto Vibe. Appreciate you stopping in. The bottom's in. I want to go on record right now. The bottom is in. I have no idea, but I'm feeling like the bottom is in, and I'm going to go with it because I got something to do. If you looked at the graphic that I had on my thumbnail, it kind of told you there's people looking at the rocket, taking pictures of the rocket, enjoying it. They're beautiful and they're safe on ground, and they're watching this beautiful thing happen, this remarkable thing happen. Because the people on the rocket are getting the experience. The people on the bottom are safe on the ground, and they get a beautiful picture. They get to see it. They get to say, I was there, I saw it, I did I saw the thing. But the people on the rocket are getting the experience. Bitcoin and the crypto market cap are about to explode in the next bull run. The economy is going through something it's never gone through in the life of crypto. The recession, everything. Last one was 2008. Okay, crypto wasn't here yet. So this is something different and big. Bitcoin went from 3,500 to low, 20 months later to $66,000. That's a 20x. 20 months, 20x. That's ridiculous. That's a bull run. Okay, now, what if this is the bottom? What would $17,000 even? What would 20x be on that? It's $340,000 Bitcoin. That's what I think we're going to in the next run. And I think that next run, if the math is the same, 20 months from the low, is for that 3.5 to 66. 20 months that took. 20 months from now leaves us at August. August of 2025, Bitcoin at 340K. That's it. Take it to the bank. Don't take it to the bank, actually. That's what I think we're going to. Now, if you think, well, Bitcoin's a little heavy, like what happened to the market cap in that same time frame? So I can tell you that too. The market cap at the low of that February 2019, when Bitcoin was 3,500, the market cap was 112 billion. At the 66K high of Bitcoin, the market cap was at 3 trillion. It's 20x. They're close to it. I mean, do the math. It's 20x. Amazing. 20x is the move. Okay? And that was in an all-up stock market environment, economy. Everything's been up since 2008, about 2009 and up. It's been up the whole time. That's what happens when it's up. Finally, the healthy economy shrinks in, chews out all of the fat, gets rid of all of the bullshit, gets rid of all of the fake projects, and it tightens everybody down. It digests all of the fat and throws it out the backside. And then what comes out is all new, brand new, good quality stuff. And that's where everybody can say, okay, now I can dump my money in. Maybe that plays out in the way of regulations that make companies feel happy. Maybe it's, who knows what it is. This is a healthy cycle. If it's all up all the time, it don't work. It's not sustainable. If it's all down all the time, it's probably not worth dealing with. So you need up and down. This is a general part of the cycle of the economy. So I think we're going to be good. We understand that it has to go down, and I think it's about to pop. That's to satisfy what I wanted to talk about right away. Now, what's also funny about the thumbnail that I put is all of the people taking the pictures, and they're looking at the rocket. Most of the people who aren't watching this video, because everybody who's watching the video is going to be on the rocket, of course, right, when I'm done talking, but everybody who's watching that picture in the image in my thumbnail are going to miss the bull run. They're not only going to miss it, they might not miss it altogether, but they're going to come in when it gets to like 2 miles off the moon. And then they want to hurry up and hop on and finish the ride to the moon so they can say, who did it, got to the bull run? Okay? That's the people who got on the ground. Those are the people that are about to win. They invested at the bottom. That's what this is for all intents and purposes. This is the bottom. All you have to do is hold. Get your coins and you hold them. And DCA, when you get a chance. Dollar cost average. It's this simple. If you're a holder, you just need to make one more purchase on what you're holding when the market's down. And ta-da, just like that, your dollar cost average. Even if you only brought it down one time, you popped more one time. You now change from a holder to a dollar cost average person. And that's a plus. See, the thing about DCAing is tricky, like buying lower. Because you never, like, after you've lost so much money, you're stuck, right? In your head. You're like, if I buy now, but everything's going down, how do I know this is ever going to come back? I can't spend money again. And you get paralyzed in that thought. Or, you know what? I won't have money if I buy again. So I'm just going to wait until I think it hits the bottom. And you don't buy again. You make DCAing and buying down into your asset harder than it is. This is how hard it really is. This is easy. It's the same thing. What's hard is what's easy. You could simply say, it's lower than I have. Boop, and hit the button. Boom, you're done. It's that easy. But your brain makes you think everything is tricky and you can't do it and you're scared to buy because you don't want to miss the bottom or put more money into a dead asset. It's so simple. If you can get out of your mind and you got a kid, say you got a kid that plays video games all day, tell them, hey, a couple times a month when you're playing a game, log into my wallet real quick and hit that green button. Boom. They'll do it without thinking they don't have life problems that you have. They can make it easy for you. Your kid can DCA for you. Hell, it's probably for them anyway what you're working for crypto for. It's going to be for them. They don't mind pushing the button. They already know what it is. Find a way to get over your mental hurdle and DCA and buy down the assets that you believe in. I'm going to explain to you why that's so good and what the difference is. Okay, let's make up Spencer coin. Spencer coin. This is going to be perfect. I'm selling Spencer coin at the top of the bull market for $10. Okay? You come in and say, I like this guy, I like his tech, I believe in his vision, I'm going to put $1,000 in the Spencer coin. Okay, just stay with me. So you put $1,000 in the Spencer coin. You get 100 of them because they're $10 a piece. Think about this. Okay, we're in a bear market now. That was in the bull market. That was high in the bull market. That was October, November. You did that. You put $1,000 in October 2021 in the Spencer, and you got 100 Spencer coin. Now we're down to $1 a Spencer coin. I've taken a 90% hit. So now you have $100 invested in the same thing you put $1,000 into. That hurts. That hurts bad, right? This is why people say don't hold in dollar cost average. So now what can you do if you decide, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the name. Right now, this price of this token got to get to $10 before I'm ever back in the black again. What if I spend $1,000 on it now while it's $1? Okay, let me explain what that does to you. Now you have 1,000 Spencer coin when you only had 100 before for the same amount of money. So now you have 1,000 plus the 100 you had. That's 1,100, 1,100. But you have $2,000 invested. You know what dollar cost average does? It gives you a breakdown. Now you have 1,100 tokens at $2,000 invested. You were $10 cost average, $10 average per coin. Now $1.81. That's how much your per coin average for Spencer coin is now. Just by believing. And you think, why would I invest money in the bear market? Has anything technical changed with your Spencer coin? Like, is there any new economic deal? Has there been any hacks or any exploits? It's all the same. It's just a bear market and things have been going down. I don't trust it. Well, cool. Then you're one of the people taking pictures. The people who buy the Spencer coin at the bottom have dropped their per coin average down to 181 from $10. So when people talk about dollar cost averaging, it's not only to stack more of the token or coin. I mean, it is. That's sort of the product. But what it does is it brings down your per coin average so that it takes less work for Spencer coin to get you back into the black. So say we pump up from that dollar. Say we pump up to $2.15 per Spencer coin. What's that do to you? That gives you a chance to now evaluate back in the black. You can say, hey, you know what? It's a good run, Spencer. I'm out of here. I'm going to sell and get out of here, and I hadn't lost any money. And then you can go make a YouTube video and post on Facebook and say, man, Spencer coin sucked. That thing, I almost lost all my money. I didn't lose money. I actually made a little bit. But that thing sucked. It was $10. But at least you didn't lose any money. That's what DCAing does. So what happens if it drops even lower? You're watching any coin you're in. What if it goes down another 50% from here? Still no problem. Just buy again if you can. Even if it's less money, 20 bucks now. Maybe you don't have 1,000 again. Put 10 bucks in next time. You're still getting more bang for your buck if nothing technical has changed with the coin that you're DCAing into. If it's just the economy and the lack of money, you're building a heck of a position the lower it goes. That's why I get excited when this market goes down so low. I know what's going to happen, man. I forget actually sometimes how much upside we have, like in altcoins and things. When Bitcoin comes up and does 20%, like that can feel like 2, 3, 4, 500% to these small coins. It does not take much to blow things out the water. So that's what I wanted to explain. I wanted to push in the fact that DCAing changes so much. Just adding into the token. If you DCA 100 bucks a week or 100 bucks a month or 50 bucks a week or 50 bucks a month, you know, and you get your big number at the bottom, you know, in the 100 months or whenever it's all over. And that's excellent advice. That's exactly what it's about. But what I wanted to push, what I would add to that is simply because it changes your average buy-in per coin. That's the most important part to me. And that figure at the bottom is pretty awesome too. I want the big number at the end too. But I just wanted to make that point. If you're not on the rocket, if you're down taking pictures, you're going to miss the bull run. And it's not even going to matter because you're not participating now. And you know what I liken it to? This is the last thing I say and then I'm going to get out of here. What I liken it to is the Olympics. I said this in another video. I made the same analogy there. When you're in the Olympics, you come every 4 years and you walk onto the stage and you think I'm going to win my gold medal for myself or for my country. And you haven't been practicing. You just kind of walked in every 4 years and said, hey, I'd like to register for the Olympics so I can win some gold. And everybody who's been training is like, the hell is this guy? Nobody even knows you because you haven't been there. Like when it's raining outside and you're outside in your dirt court shooting threes and foul shots by yourself in the dark with no fanfare. You're just working. You're working on your left hand dribbling skills because you want to be able to go left at some point this year because that's a weak part of your game. Or when you're running, or if you're in the track and you're running and you learn how to run that you pass the baton in the relays. And you know how to run and get your hand back, get it high, because you're running full steam and somebody got to learn how to hit that in your hand so you don't drop it. And when you're passing it, you got to learn how to hit that person's hand in front of you who's back and you're running full steam. You don't just learn that when you show up to the stage. You have to work for 2 years, 3 years, that whole bear market of the Olympics. And then, if you're good enough and make it through all the training to the Olympics, now you have a chance to earn your crown. And you're still not promised. You still could end up in 8th place and off the podium, or hit a hurdle and trip and fall on your face and lose a tooth and don't get anything. But at least you were there, okay? And you have a fair shot as anybody else to get crowned as the champion. You just got to get through that part. And that's the point I wanted to make. I get nervous when I think people are going to... The bear market beats you up, right? It takes you down and it messes with you emotionally and psychologically. The press all gets bad, and that's where the psychology comes in. You look at your portfolio and it starts going boom, 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 boom. And that messes with you psychologically. And it's supposed to. People say all the time, like, yeah, the bull run's going to happen. I'm going to take it out at the top. I'm going to make all the money. And then I'm going to ride it out and be careful and maybe just double my money in the bear run. I'll just be careful in the bear run. And then when the bull comes back, I have all this extra money to dump it and I'm going to just, like, it seems so simple until you get in it. And every time it comes down, you think maybe it's not going anymore. It's going to turn back up anytime. And it just doesn't. And it finally gets to the point where it crosses the threshold. Like you bought in here. And the bull runs up here, it starts coming down, and finally gets across the threshold that you bought at. I can't even do the thing right. When it gets past that threshold, now you can't sell. Now you're stuck with an asset that if you sell, you lose. And you have to wait from this point for it to do what it want to do and hope that it eventually gets back up over that point again. So people get caught, even who are pros at this, they get caught in some of their assets underwater before they realize, oh shit, the bears are here. So it's important for everybody to understand. If you get stuck in that asset, you can hold it and have the traders laugh at you as your value goes down, which you can, maybe that hurts your feelings. When it goes down, just buy and DCA. Change it in from a swing trade that you got stuck in, and now you're just a holder. And you can DCA and get yourself up out of the water faster. That's all. I don't want people to miss this opportunity. It's hype to me. My heart's been beating all for like the past 2 months. The longer it goes down, Luna, all of them, FTT, all of them, Tether, BNB, like everybody can go. It's cool. Whoever's left, I'm buying into. All right, so that's it. Told you I had to ramble a little bit. I get hyped, but I really need this out there. Something's going on. The bear market's going on, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling extra energized for some reason. I wanted to convey that out to you. I hope it came across. Listen, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Take care. Thanks for watching to the end, and I hope you make some money out there. I'll see you guys.